Alright, now we're going to take a look at the main solo in Layla. So just so you know what we're working towards, I'm going to play through it for you real quick. Okay, so let's break that down phrase by phrase here. First of all, in the right hand, he's doing pretty much all downstrokes. He seems to, the parts are slow enough that he can kind of articulate every note that he's playing with a downstroke. That's why you kind of can hear on the recording he's really snapping those strings really well, kind of with those downstrokes. So you just might want to kind of really dig in. So we're going to start here with 5 on the E string and then 6 on the B string. While we pick those, you're gonna slightly bend the sixth fret, the second finger here. It's just slight bend, not really going for any note, just kind of giving it a little bit, just pushing the note a little bit, giving it a little bit of attention. So you're gonna pick it twice like that first, and then you're gonna pick it again 3 times, and then come down on the 7 on the G string. Alright, so you make sure you separate that G string. Don't play it at the same time as you're playing these. And then one more time with the 5 and 6 together with a slight bend. And then we have this, which is just a simple little blues lick. 7-5 on the G string, 7-6-5 on the D string. Come down to 3 on the D, then back to 5 with your third finger on the D, 5-3, over to the 5 on the A string, and then back for the last note on the 3rd fret D string, slight, and just put a slight little bend on that note. So from the little run we have 7-5, 7-6-5, 3, 5, 3, 5 on the 5th string, back to the 4th. So we have. Alright, the next phrase is going to go like this. So we kind of have the first and second finger here are going to take the 13th fret on the B string and the 14th fret on the G string. You're going to kind of slide while you pick, so you can't really hear where you're coming from. So you're going to slide into it and then pick it 2 more times. And those last 2, the ones that are picked, the last, are always louder than the one that you picked with a slide. So you got to do that 6 times. Alright, and then we're going to have this little lick. Alright, so what's going on there? We have this is a quick little movement here. We have 13, your first finger is already at the 13th fret from doing those slides. So we have 13, 15 on the B string. Really quick. Then come down here with your 3rd finger, and you're going to do a quick little roll. You're going to have your finger set up so you can roll up onto the, but you're first going to pick on the G string, 12th fret, then roll up. So basically you have your finger collapsed to begin with. Then you raise it up normal so you can play the 4th string 12, then back to the 12th fret on the 3rd string. After that, we have 12 I'm sorry, 10 on the G, 12 on the D, back to the 10 on the G, and 12 on the G. So we got this, the whole thing from when you're doing the roll. So from this little 13-15. All right, from there we're gonna have 10-13 on the B string, then 10 and 12 on the E, then do a quick hammer pull from 12 and 10 there, hammering on to 12, pulling off to 10. Back to 13 on the B string, back to 10 on the E. So we get, then back to the 13 on the B string, and then you're going to pick 10 4 times, but it's going to be in a rhythm like this: 1, 1, 2, 1. That's kind of an easier way of just thinking about it. A hit of 1, then 1, 2, then 1. So from that little lick we have, all right, then we have 11, 10 on the B string, 12 on the G, 10, 9, 7 twice. Those were all on the G string. So let me do it from the 13. All right, the next phrase is going to sound like this. So what we have there is kind of similar to the one we did earlier. We're just going to have 5, 7 on the it's kind of one like we started with at the beginning of the song. But instead we're going to start at the 5th fret on the G string. Then we're going to do that same 7 on the D, 7 on the G, 5 on the B, 6 on the B. Then you're going to do a quick hammer pull between the 5 and 6 on the B. Then 7, 5 on the G, 7, 6, 5 on the D. Shift down to 3 on the D string. So far we got this. Then you go back to 5 on the D, 3 on the D, then over to 5 on the A string. The whole phrase. Okay, the next section is going to sound like this. All right, so we got a little half step bend at the 13th fret on the first string, the E string. Then 10 on the E. Over to 13 on the B. Back to 10 and 12 on the E string. Then you're going to do a quick little hammer pull between that 10 and 12. Back to the 13 on the B. And end it with 10 on the B, 13 on the G, back to 10 on the B. All right. Then we're going to have this phrase. So all that is a little roll from the 10th fret on the E to the 10th fret on the B. back to a bend at that 13th fret, half step in. Back to the 10. Then a quick little, just on the 13 on the B string and just kill it. Come up here, put your first finger at the 13th fret on the first string and your third finger at the 15th fret on the same string. Do a quick pull off from the 15 to 13. And then pick 15 twice. And then do a slide bend on 13. So all together. Then we'll have this phrase. What's going on there is a 14 on the G string, then 15 on the B, then 12, 13, 15 on the E string, then shift up. We're going to do 13, 15 again on there on the first string, then 12, 13 on the first string. So all together. Then we're going to do 15, 13 on the B string. Then we're going to do a quick little backward slide into the 12th fret on the G string. It's kind of from the 14th fret, but you don't really hear the 14. Just kind of slide into that 12. And then 10 on the G string. Then we're going to do 13 on the B string, 12 on the G, and then 10 on the B. And then do that lick again, sliding down into the 12. 10 again on the G, and then end it with 12 on the D. So I'm going to go through that little lick again. All right, and then we have the last phrase in the solo. That's simply your first finger barring here at the 10th fret across the B and G strings. Hit that once, with just a downstroke. Then come back and play 9 on the G string, and then 10 on the B string. Hit that 3 times. Then you're going to pick 9 to 10 on the G string, down to 7 on the G. Then come all the way down to 5 on the G, then 7, 7 and 6 on the D string, then 5 on the D, then 3 on the D. All right, so that's it for the main solo to Layla. Hope you guys have fun learning this song. It's a really nice acoustic tune, and I hope you guys have fun. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.